Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dane, your host. I hope that you are doing great wherever you may find yourselves, and blessings to all of you wonderful people out there. Today's video is another rant, and boy, let me tell you, it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this video for a year, maybe even a year and a half now, but I said, no, I'm not going to do it. Shelve it, don't do it. And I've changed my mind. I have to get this off my chest, and the reason for that is because I see more and more YouTubers being the one who is the troll, because they're making some variation of the same phrase, which I will get to in a minute. I will get to this, what this asinine phrase is, and react to that. But before I do that, I have to talk about the three types of YouTube channels in a general sense, because it's related to this asinine phrase. So here they are. The first type of YouTube channel is the very successful YouTube channel, capital C. This is where the channel has anywhere between 1,000 to 100,000 plus subscribers, of course, everything in between. And the second, also capital C, is the YouTube channel that has below 1,000 subs, but the person hopes to grow their channel to be in that successful margin. Then we have what's channel in quotation marks only, lowercase c, but equally as important as the other two. They have no subs, no likes, no dislikes, no comments, no critiques, no shares, no notifications. They don't have a channel to make videos. They don't want to make, or not yet anyway, but they're there for a reason. And that's simple. In order to participate on YouTube, as you know, you must create a channel. Otherwise, you can't, right? So some people just have a channel to comment, and just as important as the other two, as I said. Again, you can't participate on YouTube unless you create a channel. That's what it's called, even if you're not making videos. So as you know, the way you create a channel is you put your relevant information in, and then the algorithm or the AI involved creates a profile picture. You can make one, of course, yourself if you create or design your own, or take something that's not copyrighted and put it in that little circle, right? But if not, the AI creates one for you. It's just a colored circle of what the algorithm chooses, pink, red, whatever, all the different colors. And then they take the initial from the first letter in your handle. Say your handle's Michael10156, they put an M in the middle. Say an orange circle with an M in it, and you're good to go, and you're off and running, and you can comment. All right, so here's the comment where the YouTuber is, the content creator is the one being the troll. Someone posts in the comment section, they're just commenting. They may have a channel, they may not, but with respect to channel-wise, in other words, they have a channel that may be not as successful, so number 2, below 1,000 subs, or they don't have a channel at all, they're just there to comment. Okay, so that's why that's important. So they're one of those two. So they post a comment, and the content creator says the following. This is an exact quote. "It's always the person going nowhere who complains the most." This is very insulting. This is another way of saying it's the empty can that rattles the most, or it's the empty vessel that makes the most noise, or it's the empty mind that makes the most noise. So it's insulting because you're calling the person dumb, stupid, unintelligent. So again, let me repeat that phrase. It's the person going nowhere who complains the most. And going nowhere means they don't have a successful channel. Now, these YouTubers or content creators, and of course other people who comment will often say this. I've seen it before where they say, "Hey bro, come back when you have 1,000 plus subscribers," and that's also the same logical fallacy. It's an appeal to accomplishment. So once again, these YouTubers are committing the logical fallacy when they say it's always the person who's going nowhere who has the most to complain about, or whatever. This is the logical fallacy, again, appeal to accomplishment. In other words, only people who are accomplished or successful have, in this case, a successful channel, should have the right to critique or criticize. Let me repeat that. This false logic or logical fallacy is the belief that only people who are accomplished or successful, in this case a successful channel, have the right to critique or criticize. Now, again, a serious flaw in logic. You don't need to have a successful channel of your own to make an intelligent, constructive criticism or critique or evaluation. Now, let me go to my notes here. Here's some examples of the false logic. Saying you can't question a doctor's bedside manner because you're not a doctor yourself, or you can't criticize a novelist unless you're a writer too. Arguing that you can't criticize or evaluate a meal in a restaurant because you're not a chef. This is ridiculous. So imagine you're in a restaurant and you order something, say chicken parmesan, and it's not very good. There's a problem. So and then the chef comes out. Not that this would happen, but the chef comes out and says, "Come back when you're a chef, bruh." You see this in sports, right? Referees make a bad call when it's an obvious bad call, and come back when you have your referee's license or whatever. It's ridiculous. Imagine a kid on a bicycle, and he's almost run over by a car, and the driver says, "Well, come back when you have a driver's license. Don't critique me." Not everyone can bake, right? There's some bakers out there who do subpar work, I'm sure. Not that I've ever had that problem, but I'm sure it can happen. And imagine the baker saying, "Yeah, come back when you learn how to bake, bruh." See, this is all ridiculous. You don't need to be in a particular occupation or vocation, right, to make a fair criticism, okay? Any form of art is subject to evaluation, criticism, right? So, yes, let me say this. Yes, people in general without successful channels can make informed and intelligent opinions, viewpoints, criticism, evaluations, etc. Again, let me repeat that. Yes, you're damn right. People in general without successful channels who just have a channel to comment can make informed and intelligent opinions, viewpoints, criticism, etc. Okay? The YouTubers and other content creators, the YouTubers/content creators and other people who make these comments, okay, who make this illogical appeal to their own accomplishments or others' accomplishments, okay, are closed-minded. They're narcissistic. They're unintelligent themselves in thinking in this flawed logic, okay? And they are the one who are you're damn right, and let me say this, they are the ones who are part of the problem, okay? Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.